Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Be not afraid. It is Shoya's Tenchi here. Hello, everyone. It's Shoya from Tenchi Corp. Oh, is the audio too loud? I feel like the audio is a little too loud. Hold on. There. Is this okay? Hopefully. Hello, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Or good evening, or good night. Whatever timeline you are right now. Okay. Hopefully the game is running fine. Okay. Hello, so welcome to Idol Manager. It's a game I've actually been wanting to play for a while now, ever since it first came out, I think. Which is a while back. Way back before, like, or maybe it was like near when I was first introduced as like Head Clueless, but I've been wanting to play this for a while, on stream specifically, and now I can. So, oh goodness, I think my chat is a little, okay, there we go. Okay, for idea, thank you. Right, yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll start with story mode. New game. Oh. Okay. So last name, first name? First name, Shoya. I guess I can just do this. I don't really have a last name. My name's just Shoya. Group name, we can do Tenchi Corp. Let's just do Tenchi though. I think having the corporation on the back is kind of icky for a VTuber, or not a idol company. Okay. Rival. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Okay. So we're rivaling a specific gender, I see. Okay. I guess let's Shoya. Let's fight the patriarchy. Difficulty, relax, no fail state. Normal, challenging spirit, may have some time to figure it out. Unfair. Let's do normal. Oh, kawaii. The loading screen is like a fan. I don't know if you can see that through my little body. Oh, I didn't realize it would be voiced. Well, technically not all of it, but like, oh, are you here to meet with Fujimoto? Sorry to break it to you, but he's not here right now. If you had an appointment scheduled for now, well, might be waiting for a while. Fujimoto has a habit of keeping people waiting. Oh, where is he? Hey, do I look like I know? I don't even work here. I mean, it's not like anyone works here, right? Not at the moment, at least. If you wanted to meet anyone who works for Fujimoto, well, he showed up a week too late. This is where the company starts, huh? Yeah. It's so dark. Can we not turn up the lights? What happened a week ago? Oh, you didn't know? Well, this building might look like a ghost town now, but it used to be home to some very lucrative businesses. Wait, hold on. Can you actually hear the audio here? Or is that just... Hold on. Wait, whoops. Please tell me my audio isn't doubling. Just there. I'm a little worried that my audio was doubling. please do. Okay, this is something that I want to say. Please do tell me if my audio is like doubling or like something's going on with my audio, because I can't monitor it, but I can't be certain that it does monitor the way I want it to be outputted, you know? Please do tell me, because it is such a big thing, especially for smaller VTubers such as I. So yeah, just a little strict kind of note there. But like, yeah, let's get back to the game. It already is doubling. I just can't hear what the guy is talking. I see. Wait. Okay. Desktop audio is on. Okay, it's just kind of silent right now. he only talks like at the start. Oh, you know, well, the building might look like a ghost town, but it used to be very lucrative businesses. They're the kind of business that turn a very large profit. But they did most of their business in cash, if you catch my drift. Fujimoto runs the kind of businesses that favor profits over morals. King at old school, the world's oldest profession. Of course, the local law enforcement were usually willing to turn a blind eye as long as they got a cut of the action. But ever since our city was chosen to host the upcoming summer games, the higher-ups have started cracking down on that thing. Because Fujimoto decided to clean up his act before the police had to get involved, which would explain why this building is now empty. And some of the neighbors find this massage therapists are now finding themselves out of a job. But I guess their loss is your gain, right? That's what you're meeting Fujimoto about? I'm also watching from outside, so I'm not near here. I see. He's not exactly like telling the entire dialogue. He's just kind of like, you know, at least usually on like visual novel games, they would just kind of like start off with the dialogue, but they didn't like continue the actual dialogue. Well, as best as I can gather, Fujimoto's goal is to clean up his act. But let me give you a piece of advice. People don't change their ways so easily, you dig? If you want to run things squeaky clean, you'll be running against the grain. Who are you? Me? I'm just a concerned citizen giving out some free advice. Again, why is it so dark? Can we not turn up the lights? Is that enough gossip? I'm just trying to impress upon you that Fujimoto is probably desperate to fill the space with some kind of business. Whoever fills it would probably get away with it just for the foreseeable future. Grunts, male voice. What are the benefits of not caring where your money comes from? You can accumulate a lot of it. And Fujimoto spent a lot of time not caring where his money came from. Anyway, I already said too much. Fujimoto, alright? Jana! It's so dark. Chapter 1. I did not think this game had story in it. Whoa, okay. Chapter 1. Ah, finally some light. I see. Your attention Shoya, right? Sorry to have kept you waiting. Good to finally meet you in person. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised to see you. You're so young, but entertainment does seem to be a young person's game, especially when it comes to my talent. Anyway, your age is less important to me than your experience, which was enough to impress me. Not that impressive. Yeah, 違う違う。まだまだ勉強します。Oh, how modest you are. And somehow with the qualifications you have, that modesty doesn't ring false. I wouldn't expect someone with your experience to brag. Most people wouldn't brag about working at a convenience store. But to become a part-time manager at such a young age is certainly unusual. Especially given that I happen to know that convenience store. It's in a pretty rough and tumble part of town. You're someone who knows how to get things done, aren't you? Managing an idle agency isn't exactly the same thing as running a convenience store, but you have to deal with a lot of the same problems. Employees who are trying to balance school, running on a tight budget, keeping customers happy. If you know the business fundamentals, I think you'll do well. If you don't know everything you need to, I hope you'll learn fast. So anyway, I have the paperwork here if you're ready to sign. The terms are, well, Let's just say that they're the best terms I was able to get on such short notice. Anyway, I don't want you to think of me as a boss. You're the boss. I'm just a sponsor. An investor, if you will. It is your enterprise, and I'm just buying myself a piece of the action. When it comes to starting capital, I'm afraid I can't offer much in the way of cash. My investments haven't left me very good, and I'm taking a loss on a significant portion of my portfolios. Part of the reason this building happens to be vacant, but I can offer you use of the bottom floor rent-free. Pretty lucky for my loss to turn into your gain, isn't it? Oh yeah, oh yeah. This kind of generosity isn't typical for me, so don't get used to it. Oh, why are you doing this? I already said it, didn't I? I just want a piece of the action. You do all the hard work, and if you turn out to be a success, I get some of the prestige by association. Fails? Well, it won't be the first business venture I've seen fail. I don't know about you. Because the truth is, I need someone to fill this property. If you let a space go unused for too long, it can start to look run down. That can affect the value of the surrounding property. It's not good to have a building that never has anyone leaving or entering. But if you start expanding and taking up more space, you're going to have to pay rent for the space. It's a bit early to worry about that though. For the time being, I assume you'll be focused on getting some starting talent, training them up, doing basic promotion, and most importantly, getting yourself a fan base. I know everything about the entertainment industry, but the one thing I do know is that you're nothing without your fans. An idol group lives or dies based on the size of the following it gets. Of course, I'm not saying you shouldn't pay attention to your bank account, but if you're not increasing the size of your following, you're probably doing something wrong. Plus, there's me to think. One of the reasons I want to sponsor an idol group is one day I can turn on a TV or pick up a newspaper and see people talking about something I helped create. So go out there and make me proud. Sate. So, are we ready to formalize the agreement, or is there anything I forgot to cover? Do we? I get it. Well, technically yes, he's an investor, but like, you're gonna work with, you're gonna actually put in work, right? Like, you're not just gonna laze around and just wait for me to kind of blow up, right? I'm curious. There's a man who told me things about you. I wouldn't worry too much, probably some local gossip monk. You might hear rumors about me. Some are true, most aren't. I used to own several businesses in this neighborhood, but I live on the other side of the town, and I'm not always the most involved person. That seemed to have lent me a certain mystique to the people who know who I am but aren't used to seeing my face around here. I hope you don't expect me to be working too closely with me. Like I said, you're the boss. I'm just offering you the resources. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I'll drop by every now and then, but I try to stay out of people's hair. Plus, I've got the ventures competing for my attention. But if you're putting on a big show, let me know and try to stop by. Hey, getting VIP tickets to every event is supposed to be one of the perks of backing this whole venture, right? Hey, running an idol group can be complicated. It's challenging, even for those who have experience. A comprehensive guide would be useful, yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing. You know what? I learn by doing, so just give me a few pointers. Thought so. That's why I'd like to give you this binder. It was put together by one of my former associates. It lays out SOP for a lot of things to do when running an idol group. SOP? Sumanai. Sorry, I should drop the jargon, shouldn't I? SOP stands for Standard Operating Procedure. Basically a set of step-by-step instructions for helping you do all the things you'll need to run an organization like Tenchi Corp. Of course, it wasn't specifically written with Tenchi in mind. but you'll be surprised at how many universal lessons apply to running a business like this one. Documents like the ones you'll find in the binder are the lifeblood of any organization. There's a way to formalize the concept so that the organization is never reliant on a single person. Since all of their knowledge is stored in a form that allows anyone to pick up and take over their role. Let me know. Of course not. Human beings aren't interchangeable parts. Just because you know the standard operating procedure doesn't mean you'll be able to run things as well as the person who put those instructions together. It's a great place to start. Looks like a good investor though, not a suspicious one. We don't know that yet though. Hopefully he is actually good, even like with all the rumors. I sponsored a lot of businesses before, Miss Tenchi. I'll leave the binder in your capable hands. It consists of a series of lessons on various topics. Anyway, I think it's about time that I get out of your hair and let you actually start doing your job. Any questions? Oh, last minute advice? I think the best lessons are the ones you learn by trying to fail. How's that for? I'll take it. Not the most useful in this case, but I'll take it. You'll get the storage if things don't work out. A lot of starting businesses fail. To be honest, for an experienced person like you running a business, it wouldn't be surprising of an outcome. That might sound pessimistic, but hopefully it takes some of your pressure off. Oh, whoops. Oops. Oh, what did you say? Oh, here we go. It goes from the top. Okay, that's interesting. This is ultimately a gamble. If you go bankrupt, I won't personally hold it against you. Okay. After all, money isn't everything. It does tend to make life a lot easier. So try to make sure you're spending it judicious. Just judicious. Okay. Click on an unused part of the building. Build a room there. Yes, I guess. Let's create your office. Our office. Just an office. What's the difference? Like, this is our personal office? Okay. Okay. Open the staff tab. These are kind of tiny though. It's you! Each staffer is represented by a card on the menu. You're the first and so far the only staffer at Tenchi. Yep, that's our corporation, alright. On this menu, you can click on the staffer to change their nickname or to fire them. Of course, you can't fire yourself, but you can give yourself a nickname if you'd like. As the UI indicates, you are currently not assigned to any room. How about we move you over to that newly created office? Grab your card by clicking on the handle icon and drag yourself up to the office. This? There we go. That's me! Minus the white hair, but that's me! Nice, look at you, already hard at work. This is the start of your journey as an idol manager. Here you can see the current date. The green progress bar underneath the date indicates how close tomorrow is. The days go by fast, so don't they? If you need time to think or plan your next move, you can pause time by using this button, play button. And the fast forward button will cause you slower pace. Okay, so from what I've seen, at least, I think the last time I saw someone play this game was when it came out as a demo. It's kind of like an idol managing game, but we'll see. I kinda don't remember. Time will only pass when you're on the screen. Anytime you're experiencing a story event, time will pause automatically. Okay. You can have an idol group without idols. It's time to hold some auditions! Guys, it's time. Alternature with brown hair. You can choose to hold local, regional, or nationwide auditions. Okay. You can widen a talent search with a regional or nationwide audition will increase the chance of getting a highly talented idol. It will also cost a lot more. It's also a cooldown for holding higher tiers of audition. Auditions are planned from your office. click on your office and select the auditions option. Let's hold a local or a regional audition for go on your office. Oh, here. Oh, here we go. Local or regional? 1 million yen for regional. Let's do local first. Talent Scout begins. It will take a few days for the audition to finish. Okay. Looks like the game is currently paused. Our talent's got more progress if time moving. Let's unpause it. There we go. You can see your portrait has a progress bar. Fill up the audition, get closer to finishing. Remember, if you want that to progress faster, you can always press the fast forward button. Just make sure not to lose track of time. Okay. We're just waiting now. Gonna be a better friendly idol group. Yep. Okay. Run the day. And talent scouting is finished. Now look at the audition candidates and decide who to hire. Audition icon over your head and see the candidate. Okay, let's see. Each audition finds 5 idols who they are is a mystery. Let's click on one of them. Get started. Hey. She looks interesting. Very cute. Each idol has 4 stats that are based on their appearance and 4 stats that are based on their talent. Period at talent. Okay. Next to each stat, you'll see 2 numbers. The first number is the current value of the stat, and the second number is the bracket, their potential for that stat. Now they got potential as soft cap. Once an idol reaches their potential on a certain stat, it will be much harder to reach that stat through. Each idol has a unique trait. Some traits are beneficial while others can be more of a hindrance than a help. Defeat test. Penalty to all stats if you repeat a single. Oh, I can move this. Okay. It looks cute, yeah. Single didn't top the chart. You're only 18. You can click here to hire this girl to be an idol in your group. But hold up, before we hired her, let's take a look at the other candidates. Try clicking on each of the other idols to see how they. So we're just gonna choose one. Omori Hina. Is it really? Wait, I know. Omori. Hypochondriac. Spends 2 times stamina on handshake. I see. She's really funny though. 75. She's really uncool, but she's funny at least. Yawishite Mio. Forgiving, doesn't hold a grudge. That's nice. She's very potential, right? Why is it like red, but this has green? Why are some of the different colors? Mori. Sexy stan, huh? Oh, wait, she's 6'7", guys. No, shut up. Be quiet. Get out of bed. Inagaki Honoka. Oh, okay. She's okay. But she has a lot of potential. Annoying. When person in group activities, the other girls participating consume 1.2 times more stamina than you. Okay, that's kind of hindrance, but she is pretty potential. Lastly, oh, we hit a jackpot. She's gorgeous though. Exactly, gets a slight reduction in all stats when you have a big event in production. Aww. She's so cute though, yeah. Looks like you were lucky enough to find a rare idol. That means she has pretty high starting stats, which will probably give her a head start over any other idols. The number above each idol's portrait down here represents their overall rating. I see. It's essentially an average of all their stats, and it can help when comparing idols. Yeah, definitely. Now that we've had a chance to look at all these idols, let's decide who to hire. You can hire as many or as few idols as you like. Oh, we can hire more, okay. Since you're starting out and have no idols, let's hire at least 3 idols to start out. Okay, so you're hired, definitely. 6'7" girl. You're hired. You're pretty high up on the chart as well. And you have better potential than the rest. Yeah, you're pretty good. No red stats either, so... Alright. Sorry guys. You could have potential, but you're also kind of mean, and I don't want that in my team. Nice, you've hired 3 idols. If you... Like there are 2 left in this batch. You can either hire them as well or send them packing. Click finish button when you're... Hello, Satomako. Ah, so I'm part of Tenchi now? When's our next big event? Hope nothing goes wrong. I know I'm new here, but I'm really looking forward to working with everyone. It seems like everyone works so hard if we all just do our best. I think we're going to do great! Ah! I hope we do well now that I've finally joined Tenchi. It's all down to the luck of the draw, huh? Hey, we got our idols! Now what? Hey, let's pause real quick. Now that your group has idols, it's time to give them something to do. Let's go over the activities tab. Oh, okay. Every day your group can perform an activity. Performance will spend idle stamina and will earn some money. Promotion will spend stamina to gain some fans. Paw treatment will spend money to allow 3 idols to recover from their physical stamina. At the bottom of the screen, you can see how many fans, money, and scandal point your group has. Scandal point. Like right now, your group doesn't have much of a following. Let's fix that by doing a promotion to gain fans. Yeah. Ooh. 7 fans! That's not bad. Success, you've got some fans. You can hover over your fans at the bottom of the screen and anytime you see the current demographics of your group's fan base. These are a lot of text. Let's see. Now that it's a new day, let's plan a different activity for our group. Time for performance. Oh, we got money! Looks like that brought in a bit of money. Remember, you can do 1 activity every day, so choose wisely. Since you're first starting out, it might be a good idea to do some promotions to increase your fan following. By the way, the benefit you get from doing a daily activity is based on the level of that daily activity. Hover over each daily activity to see how you can unlock higher levels. Unlocking higher level daily activities is one of the best ways to make faster progress as an idol. If you're stuck, consider checking your daily activities and seeing what the requirements are to level up. Whenever your idols work, they spend stamina. You can check their stamina on the idol menu. Okay. So far so good. Mental stamina and physical stamina. I see. Now ordinarily, idols spend physical stamina when working, but if you force them to work when they're completely exhausted, it will drain their mental stamina. Idols with low physical staminas are at a greater risk of becoming injured, and idols with low mental stamina can become depressed. Be a good boss and try not to work your idols too hard. Okay, so it's kind of like Uma Musume, right? Wait, let me check mine. Okay, nothing too. Both mental and physical stamina will recover over time, but mental stamina will recover much more slowly. Here you can view your idol stats. By default, it will display their looks and talent stats. Click on the arrow next to their stats to view their relationships. Wait, where? Oh, here. Very small icon. It'll do. These stats indicate your relationship with each idol. They indicate your friendship, influence, and romance. Romance. Friendship is a measure of how much an idol likes you. By socializing with them and generally being pleasant whenever you interact with them. Influence is a measure of how indebted an idol feels to you. Increase it by doing favors for her. Romance is a measure of, well, you know, you might be able to increase it by flirting. Okay, so there is flirting in this game. Noted. But not everyone will respond well to those kinds of advances. Of course! You can click on an idol to change her nickname or put her on hiatus. When you create multiple idol groups, you can also click on them to assign them to different idol groups. Oh, okay. Oh, so like, oh, graduated right up here. Click on the profile to bring up idol's profile screen. Oh wait, she's 18? Damn. She's 2003. She should be 23 by now, right? Here you can view more detailed information about the stats. I see that they're basing off this from 2021, which was like peak like idol VTuber culture, I think. So yeah. Fans tab will tell you about the demographic of the fan base. Zero adult. That will display any contracts an idol gets. Okay. And bonds. Play on the friendship with other idols and you can click here to see who she's friends with. See which group member she might not get along with. It looks like we don't know very much about her current relationship with other members of the group. Let's socialize and get to know her better. Choose an idol and drag into the office. Let's talk. Takes time to prepare virtual events. Remember, you can always fast forward. Okay. Wait, are we socializing? Planning a date? Wait. Planning a date? Wait. Planning a date? As a hangout, right? Looks like you're ready to socialize with the idol you selected. Let's go get coffee. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Good way to get to know your idols and keep building friendship. Flirting at your own risk. You can ask an idol about her wishes to find out what her goals are, helping her fulfill her goals. Increase your influence with her. As an idol, share gossip about other group members. Ask her to mentor a younger member of the group. Note that most group members won't share gossip if they're not on friendly terms with you. If you have influence with an idol, you can spend that influence to get her to do certain things. If your idol is bullying another group member, you might need to resort to this option. I see. This is quite complex. Talk about graduation. Every idol graduates and leaves the group eventually. Aw, I don't want that. Well, of course that it happens, but aw, sad. You can ask her when she's planning to graduate or accelerate her graduation. Let's begin with engage some casual conversation. Hey, thanks for inviting me to chat. Tatomako talks about how she stubbed her toe this morning and shares an embarrassing story from her past. It's quite a good jumpstart. You also find out that Tatomako enjoys listening to podcasts in language she doesn't understand. Interesting. That is quite a hobby, I guess. You can't run everything yourself. Idol needs to be coached, and you need staffers to help with some with sales and production tasks. Let's go and hire some. Staff hire. Here you can hire a variety of staffers, and we'll also show you what type of room the staff works in. Example: dance coaches and choreographers work in dance room. Each staffer will have one of two specializations for staffer type. They can still perform the tasks they're not. You can choose from novice, professional, and expert level staff. More experienced staffers start with higher stats. That also costs more money to employ. As a starting group with a limited budget, it's best to keep our costs low. Let's hire a novice staffer. Now let's start hiring a manager. Okay. Deals, production. Ooh. Either. Big deals. Now, our new staff is a place to work. Let's go back on the main view and build an office. Come here. If staffers aren't assigned to a particular task, they will automatically generate research points. Now that you've hired a staff, they'll generate research points whenever they're not working on assigned task. That's a lot. There's a lot to learn. Hover over each type of research. See how many points your staffers are passive. You can also buy research point by clicking on the green buy icon. Spend some of your manager research. This? Oh goodness. Oh, I think I misclicked. Oops. Yabe. You can spend manager research points to unlock different marketing options. Different types of businesses. Photo shoot. Here. Oh, here. There we go. Once you've unlocked an item with research points, you can spend more research points to level up in the future. Okay, so it is kind of like an idle clicker in a way, I think. Certain items have separate requirements. For example, unlocking the variety show. Different types of staffer types can be used to research different types. For example, you'll use music research, unlock different musical genres, and use dance research, and unlock different styles of choreography. You have a manager working for you. Let's have her make some business proposal. Staffers. And just remember that you can fast forward. Okay, let's just. What's with our? Okay. How's our idols doing? Can we also like socialize with the rest? Oh, looks like he's finished. Cute. Okay. Each client will be looking for an idol who is good in a particular stat. Monday is looking for a girl to do a sexy photo shoot. You have to choose which idol participates. You have 3 options. How good the rewards are depend on how good the idol is and the desired stat that the client is looking for. Okay. Staffer can try to negotiate a better rate. The number of times you can negotiate is based on the staffer's deal stat. Okay, that's good because we did choose deals. Negotiating the deal can result in a better or worse result. The results are random, but the odds of success determined by the staffer's deal stat. Look at the accept button. So you are the choice. Yes. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot! Yabe. Ah, 間違えた. Worst deal ever! No! I also have a staff rather generate business proposal. Auto proposal. Auto proposals. Okay. Wait, what? For proposal. Okay. I'm using a lot of the menu tabs like idle. Did you know you can switch between menu tabs using keyboard shortcuts? Okay. I don't need that. The current tab. The X icon, keyboard shortcut, escape. Alright. Sorry, a photo shoot when? I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like I have the body for that. On default agency view, you can get an overview of how many research points you currently have. Accurate this being an actual manager or HR real. I feel like it has an accuracy. Like all this minus the romance. Okay. You have your spending tasks from the default aid. Oh. Mind if I step in for a moment? Oh, sure, what is it? I've been hard at work running the agency. I've been hard at work shaking hands with the right people. If you shake enough hands, you start learning about opportunities. I think I found one that may be of interest for you. I have a friend who works as a TV producer. They're always looking to fill programming slots, things like quiz shows, that sort of thing. I managed to plant the idea in her head that it would be a good idea to have a quiz show where producers for different idol groups compete against each other, folks such as yourself. That sounds like a great opportunity. Also too, I couldn't have drawn it up better myself. Well, now that I think about it, I am the one who... Of course, they don't let just anyone on television. You need to have a certain amount of clout to get a TV appearance. There's a lot more story in this than I thought there would be. Put it in concrete terms, you need to have enough talent on board just to justify calling it an actual idol group. 3 idols is a group, 2 idols is a company. And anything less than that, you're playing with yourself. Yeah, okay. I see Tenchi has 3 members already, so you're already big enough. Also, you need to release the singles. You don't have to top the charts or anything like that. Just having a physical CD that people can go out and purchase lends the group a bit more credibility. Plus, it would give you something to promote on the show. I think, okay, that's a little interesting because I think that's why a lot of VTuber generations have debut songs to come out with. That's interesting. That's something that I kind of didn't know about until now. Anyway, that's something for you to work toward. In the meantime, I'll keep shaking hands and greasing palms. I look forward to the day that I get to see you on TV. This is an automated. You'll need to come back to the screen and click on the story task when you're ready to advance. Are you warned, the world marches to the beat of its own drum. Sometimes certain story events will happen automatically. Interesting. In addition to story tasks, sometimes characters will give you optional tasks to complete, which will appear on this screen. If you socialize with an idol and ask about her wishes, it will show up as a task here. You might also get a task if you take out a loan. Certain someone. Oh. Like with story events, you will need to come back to the screen and click on the tasks after requirements in order to complete the task. If you ever get stuck and aren't sure how to progress the story, you can always come to view the requirements. That's staffer time. There's a lot of this novice, professional, and expert. But also costs more money. They select dance room. Okay. Okay. And hire music staffer. There's a lot of wait. There's a lot of oh, I don't have to. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Here, I guess? Okay. I don't know if I like this layout, not gonna lie. The layout for the game, yeah. It's alright. There's like a lot of things going on, but I think it just takes some getting used to. They will task, they will automatically generate research points. Yeah. There's a lot of tutorial. L tab. Oh, dance. You guys need more dance. Oh goodness. They're gonna only coach an idol if the staffer's coach is higher than the idol stat. For example, a staffer with a coaching stat of 20 will be able to coach an idol whose dance stat is 20 or higher. Okay. Like auto practice. Okay. And all you need to have a hire the dance music managers. You must also go to the research tab and unlock at least one lyric type, marketing strategy, choreography, and genre of music. Goodness, there's a lot. This is what first being a manager would feel like. Yeah, you're right. That's our singles, media, research. We can't yet though. Oh, because okay. Oh, sorry. I accidentally hit my mic. I'm sorry. Wait, are you researching? There you go. It was on fast forward, but it wasn't fast forwarding. Okay. Don't auto practice yet. I need you to build up your stuff first. Okay. How much? How much? $2. Oi! Wait. You can buy, but Another sexy one. For that much. I fear that if I negotiate again, it's gonna drop. We'll just accept it for now. Money. I have a lot. We don't have enough yet. Okay, hold on. Let me try socializing. Okay, I think we're close. Okay, yes. Let's see, which one? You... Oh, you can start with Q. For sure. What about you? Pop, EDM, metal. Pop is always kind of like the safest option, not gonna lie. Hello! No. It's in the way. Casual conversation. What have you been up to? Here's her opinions on about some recent gossip and talks about the last time she talked with her family. She also find them and enjoy science fiction movies or novels. Okay. Alright, last one I can socialize with is you. Marketing. Need a little more. Okay, what you got? Another one. Full photo shoot. You have the most... I want to give the others like a chance, but okay. Sorry, girls. Hey, let's talk. That was about what magazine she's been reading recently. What has been going on with her family. Loves watching American football. That is very specific. That'd be good for you, girl. Let me hire another office. Theater, cafe, goodness. Cost 500 yen, 500,000. Is this floor rent free? Ooh. Let's hire someone. I think we could use another. Oh, there's a doctor office as well. Oh, let's do big. Okay. Hold on. How much money? We don't have a lot. We really don't have a lot. You. Doesn't hire more than one staffer same type. Okay. You. Iwata-san. You do the proposals. You just do something. Can't really do much. There we go. You're tired. You're kind of tired. What else? What else? Oh, we can do the marketing now. Let's do the digital only release first. I think that's a lot cheaper. Lyric type? Where's that come from? Choreography is here, right? What's lyric? Where do we do the lyric? Oh, here. Happiness. Let's spread happiness. Okay, now we're done. We can also just unlock these. Maybe we can unlock most of these. Videos. We have a lot of points, right? It doesn't affect money either, right? Okay, what do we got? Pretty. Oh, you're very pretty though. Come on. Nice. I'll take it. Here you go. Alright. We have 62 fans! Look at that. Wait until your group has some fans who will be willing to buy a single lacking fans, try doing some promotion activities. Activity tab. To create your first single! Oh my gosh. Singles, here we go. New single. So by choosing a name, you can type a name for your single. Oh, what do we name it? What do we name it? Spread happiness is the motto of Tenchi Corp. You're right. You're right. Would they get upset if the other didn't get recognition too? Not sure. Wait, let's try randomizing. She hates we're in love. That's not very happy. Marketing plan, genre of music. Okay. Baby, I'm insane. Okay. Okay, we don't have to do the choreography. Do we? So it's just like the music? Your marketing digital only. Okay. Wait. Do we have to? Dang. We're losing our teen. Alright. Baby, I'm insane. Happiness. You know, like euphoric, you know? Like manic. Mania. Images which idols will participate in singles. Select an idol and drag her to formation screen. Whoa, okay. Okay, you're definitely in the middle. Group style will based on the stats of the person. As closer to the center of the frame will contribute more. Yeah. Yeah, this one's just kind of normal in the idol industry. Like, this is kind of like a normal occurrence. Team chemistry stat is based on how well the idols in the formation are getting along with each other. Putting a bully in the formation can have a negative effect on team chemistry. So far we don't have any bullies, so that's good. You choosing as center can also boost an idol's individual career. One of your idols wishing to be center. Click continue after you're done setting up. Okay. There we go. Continue. Now that all the hard choices have been made, it's time to produce your single. Have your characters write the lyric. Have a music staff work on a song, and have a dancer do cover, and a manager staff create a marketing plan. Remember dragging the single into your office, work on the lyrics. So we have to drag it one by one? Oh, I see. How's my girls doing? Oh, you're tired. Hold on. Pause. Yeah, but you're tired. You need a break? Wait, how do you take a break? It's like, but I only want to do one idol to take a break on. What's that physical stamina? Your vocal's pretty good. I think you're mostly on dance. Oh, now everyone's having a chance. Okay. So, not that sexy though. Stop! Don't, mate. You're tired. I know you're tired. You're physically tired. Don't practice. Yeah, you're already maxed. Think she's recovering? You're also getting tired. Yeah, she's recovering little by little. You, hopefully, also recovering? Oh yeah, you are. You're just single into other offices. Okay. You're doing that, so I'm gonna have you do. Okay. Your canteen to take a break. I think that's what the cafe is supposed to be for. Alright. Business proposal failed? What are you doing, girl? Yeah, 1 second. There's a cat outside stealing some food. Get out! Yeah, eat! There's a cat that likes to... I've mentioned this before, but there's a cat that likes to hang around my house. And there's been time where I've caught her stealing my cat's food. Get out! Go away! No! What else can we do while we wait? I don't want to spend too much money yet, because our total is... We're spending already a lot. Oh, song recorded, nice. We're already spending a lot of money per week. I feel like we don't actually have much of an intake for money. Okay, you're take a break too. There we go. Girl again? Alright. Next, choreo. Okay. Then some. Interesting. One has a lot. Casual. So a lot of them seem to really like some, but there's some that doesn't have a lot of benefits to it. Oh, nice. That's very quick. Hold on. Last but not least is marketing. You're in charge. Let's see. Talk with me. And while that's going on, photo shoot. Cost per CD. Fake scandal? Fake scandal? Lewd PV? Nah. Male plus 200%. Jeez. Cute. Oh, you're so cute. You go. Oh, you're tired. Wait. Okay, hold on. Do you have any wishes? What do I want? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Host her own show. That's sweet. Okay. That's what you want. What about you? Okay, hold on. There's so much going on. Starting controversy already? Whoa. Okay, they have like succession rate, and there's like failure rates as well, so that's kind of scary. There's not much difference other than the stamina. Let's do that. Okay. That's marketing, choreography. Street. It increases casual too, though. Let's do energetic. That, and then this. EDM. Pop is safe. Rock. Hip hop. R&B. Interesting. Less 10% for male fans. Avant-garde. Mine is 50% for casual fans. Okay, let's keep it at that for now. Let's hold on. Let's go to the spa. Let's go to the spa, everyone. Oh. Slightly better. You're gonna have to take a break. I'm sorry. You're like 9. Okay, now you can go practicing again. You're at 60, so there should be enough time. For you, you're also already out of processing anyways. about your promise you won't tell anyone? It's a bit embarrassing to talk about. Okay, you also want to host your own show. Okay, what about you? I like these managing games. It's like, yeah, it's stressful. I think I've made like managing game streams before, like with what's it called? Oxygen Not Included. I like Oxygen Not Included, even though it's like stressful and there's a lot of things that you need to learn about. But I like it. They're pretty fun. Okay, now what do you want? I'm gonna get my hopes up, but if I had to pick anything, it would be wants to center a song at a concert. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, you will be prioritizing on your vocal then. Later, once you're actually much better physically. Okay, fast forward. Click the release button. Whoa, release time. Release. Hey, not bad, right? This isn't bad, right? I used to play Fallout matching games too. Yeah, I think I remember that one. I played that for a bit. Yeah. It's good. Ah. Thought I'd stop by. And see by the binders on your desk that you've been consulting some of the business notes I gave you. That's good. What are those business tips? I told you before, didn't I? They were written by one of my former associates. I trust them enough to run several of my business operations, and they did quite well. So any advice they have to give it is probably worth taking. I hope they're not saying anything bad about me, haha. Yeah. I hope so too, buddy. Hey, we're almost at 100 fans! Isn't that crazy? Okay, what do we do next? Another sexy. Alright. Negotiation. Nice. Done? Okay. One more? Oh. Fine. Oreo. Okay. It's not a concert. Does that mean we do another single? Or maybe let's take a break first and get more money. When Uma Musume also consider imagine? Yeah, I think that's also another game that could sort of count as managing, which I like. Again, you can level these up. Promotion. How's you guys? Oh goodness. Oh goodness, you're very tired. Oh, yabe. Not practice. We go for another bod treatment. $15,000. Why not? Okay, they're fine right now. I think you're also gonna not practice for now. Alright, just waiting for them to kind of bounce back up. Like, yeah, you're okay mentally, but I really wouldn't want you guys to get injured. Oh. Hello, ma'am. You can call me by your name. Oh, alright then. Are you sure that's alright? I'm not really in the habit of addressing superiors by their given name, so I might slip back into habit. That's okay. Aw, you're sweet. But that's not a problem. No, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Daijoubu, daijoubu. Anyway, I wanted to ask about a few things. We need to set a number of guidelines for how the girls behave and how events are run. True. Can be chaotic if things aren't consistent. I think it's best to have a set policy in place, so that everyone is working with the same rulebook, so to speak. I agree. You have any recommendations? Well, I'm not sure I'd recommend any specific set of policies. Different organizations have different sets of rules, and each set of rules has its own pros and cons. The policies that Tenchi has will be part of what sets it apart from other groups. Of course, nothing is set in stone. You can always change your mind if you don't like the current set of policies. In fact, it's pretty common for new groups to be flexible when they first start off, and have their policies depending on what seems to work best. The longer you stick with a given policy, the more people come to expect certain things from you. Okay, and an organization gains more of a reputation and people get more used to running things in a certain way. New policy can take a while, and you might have to wait longer for the benefits to show up. Okay. But since we're a young organization, we have time to change things around, so if you're a bit unsure, you don't need to stress about particular policy decisions. Okay. Alright, that was probably a bit more explanation than you need. You're the boss, you don't need me to explain to you how your organization works. In fact, you're supposed to be the one who tells everyone else how things work. So, with that in mind, what kind of business proposals do you think would be the most promising? Photo shoot. The dramas. Like actors, I think. Actors and actresses. But this is getting real dark here. Variety shows. I feel like dramas. I really want dramas. TV season lasts for 3 months, so any deals involving TV drama will lock us in. This is a lot of text. Give me a big commitment time. On the plus side, it does mean that any idol who gets cast in TV will be getting a good amount of exposure every week, bringing a modest amount of income. One thing to be wary of is the liability that comes with a 3-month contract. We're getting into Idol's iceberg. You're right. Yeah, we are. Even never want the actors that appear on their show to have a clean image. So if any idol with a TV drama role gets involved with a scandal, they damages for their network. Just be wary of that. So you want its TV drama role? It has its ups and downs, right? Yeah. Let me reread it. Seems like it's gonna be raining. I hope my connection stays good. I think for this, it just means that our idols might get a lot more tired, but it seems worth it. Let's see the others first. Quick infusion of cash without having to worry about long-term contract. So, photo shoots, it's the one we've been doing. It's short, gives easy money, but I don't think it's very profitable. Thank you very much for new upstart groups like ours, but they're a good source of exposure. One-time deal. So it's like photo shoots, but it is a bit more. Advertisement? 3-month contract. Good source of recurring income since we get paid weekly for the duration of the contract, and anyone that appears in the advert will also get a modest bit of exposure. But whichever idol gets chosen for the deal will go in every week to record new spots, so it's real-time commitment. Oh goodness. Oh gosh, I'm playing the CEO's role, aren't I? Oh goodness. Okay, so hold on. It's okay, from all these, it's whether or not they are advertisement TV dramas take up more energy, I think, rather than variety shows and photo shoots. I think I'm gonna go with variety shows for now. Hopefully we can upgrade it later, but for now let's go with that. Yeah, sounds good. Of course, it never hurts to change things up depending on what direction the company is going in. You can always adjust your group's policy on which types of business proposals to focus on. Of course, while I might be focused on trying to get a certain kind of business proposal, sometimes other opportunities will fall into your lap. I'll be sure to let you know about those when they come up, even if they're not the kind of business deal we're focused on. Sorry if it sounded like I was second guessing you there. Business proposals are kind of my area of expertise, so I want to make sure you are aware of all the options. Make your decision. Next few questions would be a bit simpler and more straightforward. Recently, I've been thinking about the branding of Tenchi. What kind of vibe do you want people to associate with our group? Ooh, interesting. So we're really getting into this. Neutral, pretty. Ooh. I like cute. I like cute girls. Cute? Let's go with cute. Pretty. Cute or pretty? Because our center girl is mostly pretty though. Oh goodness. I do like cute. Pretty. Can we not see our current idols? I don't think we can. Cute girls though. The marketing on cute girls. I'm going with cute. Sounds like a safe brand image. I'm kind of partial to that vibe too. Branding question. What kind of fans we're trying to contact? What kind of image are we trying to project? Orthodox, rebellious, neutral. I think it's gonna storm, actually. Whoa. Okay. This is standard Southeast Asian weather, right? But it was so hot this morning. Like, we have been getting heat wave warnings, and today especially was so hot. Like, I would go outside for just like 5 minutes and it was burning, but now it's going to storm. Anyways, I think let's go with neutral. I don't mind going like either way, honestly. Made safe, huh? We're trying to not to alienate anyone in a valid way to go. Certainly not a bad choice. Now for a question about screening income talent. This is really in depth actually. Whoa, I didn't expect this game to be really in depth with it. Stay safe, everyone. Also, especially those who are in Southeast Asia. Please, if you do plan on going out, do wear sunscreen. Like, I know it's kind of like, for most people, it might sound kind of too like girly or like in a way kind of like too like, oh, it's too preppy or something like that. But like, it is really important to keep your skin safe. Like, it's not a girl thing to put on sunscreen. It's for your own health. Like, you know, you can get like skin cancer from like UV radiation, right? That's scary. I do not want that. So please don't forget to wear your sunscreen if you do go out. But yeah, stay safe, everyone. Please, if you can, just stay indoors. Do not go out too often. And yeah, it just started to rain right now. Okay, let's continue. You can conduct background checks during the recruitment process. A more rigorous background check will make the recruitment process more expensive. Okay, but it can filter out bad apples. That is very important. It's much more expensive. But it would be worth it. Goodness. I hope you guys don't mind the rain noise, if you can't even hear that, because there's like thunder and everything as well. Extensive would be worth it, but it's so pricey. I think we're starting off with basic. Not most of the problematic candidates. We also need to talk about social media. And I think that the idol's post online is about to reflect on the organization. The idol's contract allows us to set rules governing their social media. What kind of policy do you want? On social media, pre-moderated posts, no restriction. Moderated. I feel like we're just kind of running an actual corporation or like organization, which we do have, Teji Corp. But man, this is extensive. I would say it makes it vibey, but also worried about you. No, it's okay, don't worry about me. It is very dark. Oh, it's storming like crazy. I hope the cats are okay. But yeah, I like watching the rain though, it's nice. I'll be fine, don't worry about me. Don't worry, don't mind. So all the girls' posts have to be approved before they can be posted. They can get a system in place for that. Smart thinking. One of the benefits of social media while reducing the chance of something scandalous being posted. Yeah. On a related note, we should figure out what to do about allowing live stream. Ooh, we want to allow them at all. They can be a good source of exposure. There's also the risk of scandal. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So it's such a heavy pour. I'm sorry, I keep talking about the rain, but like this is crazy. This is crazy weather today we're having. Because it was like genuinely, I need to tell you, it was so hot this morning, and then suddenly now it's like a big downpour. It's cozy though. I agree. You know, I have heard from some streamers collect donations from viewers, actually make a bit of side income from it. Not a lot, but it's not nothing either. Another thing, we need to have a dating policy in place. There are more, shall we say, invested fans who don't like the idea of idols dating. This is very something that's a lot of people are like saying. Goodness. Okay. Goodness. The lightnings. Not allowing idols to date is the kind of thing that would seem draconian to less invested fans. It would be a bit of an turn-off for them. That's completely apart from the impact that romance can have on the idol's life on an individual basis. A lot of emotional highs and lows that can come with the dating scene. And while romance can boost someone's self-esteem, it could just as easily end up being a distraction. Yeah, that's so much text. There's also the fact that kind of dating policy. I really want to skip through. And no matter what kind of dating policy we have, it probably won't do anything to discourage idols from becoming romantically involved within the group. That kind of thing has been known to happen. Oh my god. I pray for the zoos to calm down. Oh, I hope the cats are okay. They seem fine. I think one of them just kind of like a little. I see her with like airplane ears right now, but she's fine. Don't worry about them. They're fine. Forbid dating, ambiguous, no restrictions on dating. The way this game words it is kind of, like I get it, because like if you're like an idol or like you achieve fame, there's gonna be a lot of fans kind of like parasocial towards you, but like who, no restrictions. Same with, I want to make it just like Tenchi Corp in general. Doors wide open, huh? Alright. I'll admit that's a more modern approach, but it's becoming more and more common for idol groups to permit that sort of thing. Last thing, finally, related to finances, or more specifically salaries. One of the things I've been thinking about is proactively offering the talent pay raises in order to keep them satisfied. The way it is right now, the only time idle salaries can increase is if you change them yourself. If you authorize them to offer them incremental pay bumps, I could keep an eye on which girls seems to be less satisfied with their pay and give them a slight pay bump to keep them satisfied. How do you want to handle idle salaries? Moderate level. Just keep it moderate. There's haven't seen him in too long. Oh, hello, you scared me a little. Hi! Hey boss, are you— oh, sorry, am I interrupting anything? Not at all. We were just wrapping up some discussion of the group policies. Hey, that's good thinking. Have you set any policies on things like event security? No, actually, but that's a great point. In fact, we should probably decide that right now. This is actually managing a real life a real life agency. Whoa. Yeah, we need to figure out what our security policy is going to be at events where the adults interact with fans. You know, like live appearances, handshake events, that sort of thing. You know the movie about an idol got weird stalker, an enemy? Oh, Blue Period! Or no, is it Blue Period? No, Blue Period is the artist anime. Wait, which one is it? I thought it was like Blue Period. Hold on, sorry. Let me look it up. I got curious too. Period. Yeah, that's the anime with the Perfect Blue. That's what it is. Perfect Blue. Yeah, I haven't watched that yet, but I do want to. I'm really interested in it. Hardcore fans don't like seeing security guards everywhere, but having the security in place would make girls safer. We do need it restrictive. Okay, people are not gonna like it, but like, we gotta keep it strict for the girls. For the girls. Hardcore fans probably aren't going to like that, but it should give the girls some peace of mind. We focus on a lot of dance choreo. Like, I've been thinking about clothing choices. How skirts can make certain accidents more like. Dance fans might be a bit more than. I'm sure that hardcore fans would get a huge kick out of seeing girls in short skirts, but less hardcore fans aren't as into that kind of thing. If you go with longer skirts, some of the male fans wouldn't be too happy with the choice, but it would probably go over better with female fans. I'll go with safety shorts. Shorts. Oh, we can also do pants. I feel like as long as they have safety shorts, they should be fine. A breakdown of Perfect Blue. Ashoya. Ooh. Sounds like a good compromise. That probably won't ruffle any feathers. No, thanks for bringing it up. One last thing. I really hope this is your last thing, because we've already went over our last thing with the our last manager a while ago. Quality or energy? Energy, enthusiasm, balance, model. I think enthusiasm. Like, as long as you show enough passion, a lot of people can kind of get the gist of. People love an energetic and enthusiastic performance, even if the dance moves aren't always perfect or the singing isn't perfect. Yep. In her heart out, it isn't holding back, or someone dancing. Yeah. There's so much text! Thanks for working with Tenchi. Oh, finally! Okay! That's so much text! Goodness. Alright. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Activities. Okay. 2 days left. Wait, what was I doing? Oh, hello. Just wanted to see how you were doing. How's the first week of the job week? I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie. There's so much going on. I appreciate your honesty, but hey, not everyone can be a top player during the first week on the job. I figured you'd have to do some on-the-job learning, yeah. I'd be interested to know that I recently tapped into my professional network and managed to get you a small mention. Ooh, okay. Talked to several folks who run business in the area and got them to put up promotional materials for a while. Not exactly making it the big time, but will at least get the attention of people who are nearby. Thank you. Haha. I'm a stakeholder. Really? Where's your stake then? I'm kidding. What's good for you is good for me, right? Of course, I want to help you succeed. I can't do this sort of thing all the time, but I want to make sure you have a successful launch. And on a more personal level, I figured that if you know I'm going to do right by you, you'll do right by me. You dig? Relationships are a two-way street. I'm hoping that in the future you'll be in a position to return the favor. Of course, I don't mean to make this seem like a bigger deal than it is. More people in the area are going to have an awareness of your group. That doesn't automatically turn them into fans, but it does mean that when you promote your group, people will be more likely to pay attention. You might gain more fans than you would ordinarily, thanks to the temporary boost. Ditto for performances. People are more likely to check out a group that they've been hearing of recently, so you might see a small boost in attendance and revenue. Anyway, this honeymoon period won't last forever. Try to make the most of it. You okay? Yeah, okay. Okay. Can we relax for a bit? Oh, we hit 130 people. We hit 130 fans. Crazy. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna close my blinds real quick. My curtains. There we go. Ugh, good stretch. That is a lot of dialogue. I did not expect it to have a lot of dialogue, but hey, that was very informative at the very least. At least we get to know like what goes on behind the scenes, you know? Of course, in Tenchi Corp we also do that. We also think of the logistics and such. Of course. Alright. Stuff, activities, singles, media, research, anything in research? Genre. Drama would be good. Unless they meant like scandal drama? Which, no, I don't think so. Okay, we can do these. You can like edit these out. Alright, that's good. SNS settings. Okay. New fans critical success. Okay, let's do that. And then let's wait for these. We need to be a bit more famous though. Alright. Okay, these girls are taking a break. So can release a new single? Question mark. Vocal. Your vocal's still not that good, but let's try socializing with them a bit. I need to know them. This is failed again. Nice, now we're level 1. Her mother has spent over 1 million yen on gacha capsules? Good lord, girl. Okay, how about you? Oh, we gotta wait. Okay. What about story? Okay. Finally, some gameplay, am I right, guys? We're losing money. Give us a deal. God dang it. Okay. Auto proposal. You're doing proposals now. We need to be famous. Wait, I thought. Oh yeah, okay. Now we can socialize. Alright. So far a little slow. Deal! Cute girl. You're cute but you're tired. 23, 22. I'll take it. We've worked with them as well, so that's good. Has the William Tell Overture as her wake-up alarm. Okay. Oh, goodness. You're so tired. %0 satisfaction. Goodness. Wait, can we? Physical and mental health. It's just her physical though, so just taking a break would be fine, right? Get to your dance practice. Yeah, you should be pretty good enough. Okay, what are you? You go. So tired. Okay. I need to work. I need to get you to work. How do we? Can we hire people again? Auditions? Should we hire a new group? Hold on. Cute. Not a cute one. Tired though. Trust me on this. Trust me. Oh yes. There you go. At least you got it out there. At least you got it, you know. Okay. Everyone's a little tired. Another deal? What is this name? Hello? Not a cute one. Hold on. We're gonna have to decline. Sorry. Oh. Oh, what's that? Oh, is that like the monthly? Songs? Okay, let's release another single, question mark? Male Dreams? Themes of Yesterday? The name is not trusting at all. Stamina. TV. 100 yen. Then again, I feel like I can't be too stingy with this, so we have to kind of put ourselves out there. Males and few fans. I think we should start with artsy PV first. It does generally appeal to other. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, you need. We have 100 people, so. $100? 150? It's gonna be a lot. But yes, go for it. Oh, why are you sad? She gets sad if she doesn't go front. This is fine. She wants to get front though. For now, let's do this, and then on the next one, you can be center, okay? Okay, continue. Okay, I think we're on a decent roll here. In the meantime, okay. You have a decent. We'll have to decline again. Oh, I'm sorry. I want them to rest up. They're so tired. That's written. Nice. Yeah, it's better for them to stay fresh than overworked. Yeah, exactly. Oh, deal? Cute photo shoot. 32. Again, I'm sorry. You're Guthrie. So far we don't have any scandals. Oh! Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday! You got even funnier and smarter! Her! Yay! Happy birthday, girl! Let's hang out. Wait. Let's hang out. Let's hang out again. Okay. There we go. She's still 0 at our socialization. Our friendship. Oh. We're so low on money. We were at 1,000,000 yen. Now we're losing? Hello. Her father works as a shoujo manga artist. That's cute. Okay, we need the money now. Yeah, you're the obvious choice. Nice. Oh! Can I talk privately for a moment about the new girl who recently joined? Mio? Something wrong? Putting a bit indelicately. I guess you could say that he is really behind the other girl's term of dancing ability. And that your job to fix that? To an extent. But during our lesson, Mio had to struggle just to perform some of the basic stretches. Normally we just spend a few minutes doing through the basic stretches, but Mio, I had to spend an entire hour with just doing stretches. And what's more, she complained about being sore the next day. And I believe her. I really believe those stretches were pushing her to the edge of what she's capable of. Look, I know it's my job to get these girls ready to dance, but at my core, I'm a dance coach, not an athletic trainer. Part of being a dance coach involves training a lot of young and experienced dancers who might not have had the chance to develop all the muscle groups they all need for dancing. And ordinarily, it's not that big of a problem, but usually when I'm trying to train someone completely from scratch, you have the advantage of youth and your muscles can grow and adapt quickly, just through basic practice. When you start to get older, that becomes a lot tougher. Someone who's been doing this since they were young, it's not an issue. But when I work with Mio, it takes a lot more effort, and I don't think it's for a lack of trying her on her part. I think it mostly comes down to her age. So, yeah, Mio's only 22! But training a 22-year-old who's learning to do the basic stretch for the first time is a lot different from training a 13-year-old. Okay, I see. Some people are able to stay flexible at that age, but Mio doesn't seem to have that gift. And the fact that she didn't spend a lot of time learning how to dance when she was younger is making it harder for her to catch up now. Not saying that Mio is beyond help, but I do think that it would be beneficial if I was able to work on some basic exercises with her before we get to actual dance practice. The thing is, some of the exercises I'd like to use for general training are going to require some equipment that we don't have. I have to buy some gymnastics training equipment. I think I could get everything that I need for, let's say, under 100,000. That seems a lot, but I'm thinking that it would be really useful to have this equipment around. After all, I don't think Mio is going to be the only Tenchi member who could benefit from this. It is a lot, though. It is a lot though, but it's worth it. It is a lot, but it's worth it. We don't have a lot of money. We need more money. That's the thing. Okay. All right. If this really boosts our stuff, then yes, go ahead. Thanks. I think that this will really help out. Oh, and one more thing. Could you not tell Mio that we had this conversation? I know that she's already aware that she's lagging behind some of the other group members, and I don't want to feel too singled out. Obviously, she'll be aware that she's getting some special training that some of the other girls aren't getting. But I don't want her thinking that we had to buy a bunch of special equipment for her. Even if she is the first one to make use of it, I doubt she'll be the last. Okay. Sub-story. You're pretty. Come on. Awful. At the very least, we're back at 1 million yen though. So that's good. Okay, hold on. Pause. And you need your vocal training. The more the number is, the better it'll come out, right? Right? Hopefully. Oh, our money! We have 200 fans though. Okay, cute. Go for it. Yes. Okay. Again, back at it. We're kind of going back and forth with our money here. Okay. Pause. Right. Release. Please be a success. Yeah, but that didn't go well. Oh no! I mean, it's leveling up at least. Hey, but at least we get 1 fame. Oh. Yabe. Everyone's tired. We can learn from this. Yes, we can. Keep failing. I don't want to fire you either. Yes. There you go. Okay, everyone's tired. Pause. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Oh, I thought that costs money. Wait, everyone's tired now. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, but does that mean we can do the Yes, we can. Nice. And we can do a TV drama too. Nice. Room. Yeah, I think there is. There's doctors. Not enough money though. There's a dressing room that I think could help, but everyone's really tired though. I think. Oh. Yeah. We did not do anything. Alright, how about this? 90 days. How much does it cost to have an audition? The 20. If we put them on hiatus now and drag another group in, question mark, maybe it'll give us more local. Let's do it. It's a gamble, but let's do it. And in the meantime, they can have their little hiatuses. Okay. Unfortunate, but what's done needs to be done. Let's see. Our new people, our new girls. You're 15? I mean, to bullying and online harassment? That's great, but you're 15? Anna, you're 20. Okay. You're very pretty and you're funny too. Yeah. Okay. You're 16. You're 23. You're 16. Jack of all trades, L earns 50 times faster than when training whichever status currently their lowest. That is really good. But like, you're 16. Oh, we don't even have any. You're 13. What are the like? Okay, I know there are some like younger idol groups, or like, yeah, they're like New Jeans are younger like talents. Good god. And it's all the younger ones as well that's have their higher rating. Oh my gosh. Immune to bullying and online harassment, that's good. We should put an age limit. Oh my god, this is scary. But at the same time, we need the better 2 times bonus on photoshoot payments. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we need, at the very least, we do have a lot of like really strict bodyguards or like security, so I think she should be fine. We'll just take good care of her. Her vocals though. She is very good at dancing, but like her vocals though. 13. Increase with age instead of declining. No. But like statistically, I have really good vocals as well. Like, okay, never mind being cool or smart, you know? But like her vocals and her dance, and she's super cute too, so like as long as they don't get into any risks or like frisky business, I'll take good care of you. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I'll take good care of you. Alright, we'll hire 2 people first. Hey, I hear this industry can be pretty rough and tumble, but don't worry about me. I'm like rubber. Whenever people insult me, it bounces off and sticks to my shoe. Wait, is that the expression? Hey, good to be on board. Sorry if I take a while to learn the ropes, but I'm really looking forward to working with everyone here. Okay. While everyone else is on hiatus, you guys are going to be the ones that... Alright. Let's go. Single parent manager? Yeah. Okay. Since you guys are new, I'm gonna want you guys to release a single. Can we do just 2 people on a single? Wait, how much do we have? You'll only have 12. With his part. I'm gonna talk about my thunder, story for the devil, hardcore inventions, talk of my pleasure. This is good. Okay, digital release. Pop. Energetic. Goodness. Maybe not. Maybe not. Never mind. Let's have you guys practice for a bit. Yeah? Alright, in the meantime. Let's socialize. Cute girl, you're cute. Liability? For 3 months. Oh shit. Wait, this is major. This is major. For cute girls who run Snooper for 3 months. Oh, wait. You guys are new though. I'm not sure you guys are ready for this. Wait. I'm sorry. We'll have to decline for now. I'm sorry. Okay, let's talk. Still carries a Game Boy Advance in her bag. That's cute. That's sweet. They're recovering, so that's good. Just as long as they're like done recovering, then we'll open. Oh, okay. I see you're running a tight ship. I see you've done pretty well for yourself so far, because you've been making the most of your post-launch promotional recognition. Now that you've been around for a while, you'll probably see the extra traffic you were getting from locals start to drop off. You're no longer a neighborhood novelty. I guess you could say the honeymoon phase is over. Yeah. But hey, you're not just a local business, there's an entire country, heck, an entire world of fans out there for you to impress. Who knows what could come from these humble beginnings? Look what you managed to build Tenchi into. That's not something I gave to you. You built that, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with it. Nice. Oh. Don't click that. There have been a large number of complaints by fans on social media about the amount of rude comments by trolls in Yamamoto Hijiri's live streams. Oh no. You're still streaming? I thought you're on break. However, viewership of your stream has also increased at the same time. Acknowledge the trolls. How much are they recovering from the rest like that? They, from like a hiatus, from what I read, they recover all of their stamina. I thought you were on break. Hello? Table comments for now, I think. It's trolls, so disabling comments should be more. Either because I don't think, yeah, 10,000, yeah, just disable it for now. After disabling of the chat window, most of the discussion seems to move to other SNS platforms. However, Hijiri's viewership and stream income takes a slight dip as a result. Some fans switch to other idols. Oh, 11! 0 abandoned the group. Little stamina. This is how you let the trolls win, not a good look. Oh no! Was that the wrong move? It's like for a while though. They should have acknowledged that. Fuck you guys. At the very least, they're kind of doing mentally well though. Okay. One of you. Okay, you. You go back to your vocal training. Let's talk. Wants to be a mixologist. That's interesting. You can definitely get into that, yeah. No scandals though, at the very least. It did dip, but like, whatever. Let's pause real quick. I was probably crying behind the mask. What? Our money! Wait, our money! Shoot, our money! Freak! Oh no! Wait, what's this? Is it really worth the time spending on all these exercises? Sure it is! You feel sore every time you do them, right? Yeah, I'm feeling soreness in muscle that I didn't even know I had. That's a good thing. That means those muscles that you haven't exercised in years are finally getting used. Yeah, but it's literally relearning how to use these muscles that I spent years forgetting how to use. Once you get comfortable working those muscles, it will feel like second nature to you. I don't know, have you ever heard saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks? When I look at some of the younger dancers in Tenchi and other groups, it makes me feel like I'm never going to be able to move like that. I'm really older than a lot of them, and I'm not going to grow more flexible with age. Hey, don't say that. But isn't it true? Have you ever known someone to grow more flexible with age? Flexibility isn't everything, Mio. Flexibility is purely passive. It's about what shapes your body is able to bend into. But dancing isn't a passive activity. I'm not so concerned about your flexibility. What we're going to work on is your mobility. Flexibility is passive, but mobility is active. And that's the thing that we're working on training. Having a flexible body that can bend into all sorts of impossible positions mean nothing if you don't have the mobility to make use of that range of motion. And most dancers never come even close to maximizing the full range of their flexibility. When you work those muscles, you're learning to move your body in new ways that's not going to decline with age. In fact, if anything, it's going to increase as you input more time and more experience. But there's so many other girls who already have more experience than I do. All the more reason for you to start putting in the training for hours now. You might be behind where they are right now, but you can catch up if you're willing to put in the effort. When it comes to the parts of dancing that really matters, your age isn't going to be the thing that holds you back. So, are you willing to put in the effort? Not just now, but over the next month. And next year? Good, you've shown a lot of improvement that just over the past week, Mio. If you can keep it up, you've got nothing to worry about. Oh, Miss Tenshi! Were you listening to all of that? Sorry, it's a little embarrassing. Oh, don't worry about it. Maybe so, but I've still got a long way to go. We made the first step, that's the hardest part. Anyway, I think we're done for the day, Mio. Rest up, you've definitely earned it. Mio might not have experience, but she makes up for it in persistence. In fact, at this point, I'd say the biggest thing holding her back isn't her physical ability, but her lack of confidence. And I think we can work on that. I don't know why her laugh sounds like Balloon Boy. Does it? Sorry, I was drinking some juice. But really, the biggest factor in Mio's improvement has been the amount of effort she's put in. That being said, getting the experiment with the new equipment we bought has given me new ideas for other training routines we could try out, even with the girls who don't need special attention. Actually, watching Mio make progress over the past week has also made me think about how I coach in general. There's more faith in her. It makes me wonder if I'm underestimating what some of the other girls might be capable of. Nice! Oh, her coaching level increased. That's so nice! Yeah! Look at that! Funny though. Please give us something. Again. Bankrupt! We're bankrupt! Wait, fuck! Freak! I don't wanna take a loan! Yeah, man! Yeah, bye. どうしよう。Never mind, never mind. I don't know. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. Take out a loan from the bank or Fujimoto. Can we get 500 yet? Oh, sorry. I took out a loan. Yeah, but okay, we got something. Cool girl. Is it one of you cool? No. Dang it! Dang it! Oh no! Hey, you do it. You go for it, girl. You do it. Yeah, but what do you want? Host her own show. What's this? No, decline. Cute girl. Wait, cute. You're cute. Yes. Yes. Go for it. Nice. Okay. What do you want? Wanna host her own show. Okay. Kana's getting a little exhausted, so I think practice for now. You can go. Fine. Okay, you're tired. Okay. Wait, you're tired. Don't practice, stop. Okay. Time for rest. Look at our money! Oh no! Yeah, bye! Yeah, bet. Not a cute one. You're kind of cute. You do it. Fuck off. It's almost out though. All of these girls are almost out by January. So we should be fine, right? Right? Tired. But yeah, leveling up should help, right? It's harder than I thought. It's harder than I thought. The moment they hit like 50, half of their like stamina points, they just immediately start going way down. Hold that thought. She's almost back. Just give it a few more days, can you? Can you like keep it that way for a bit? Oh my god, our money. Yabe. どうしよう。 happiness. Energetic. Coco. But their chemistry is pretty good though. Okay, let's try. Back by tomorrow. Okay, you're back, right? Should be back. Okay, you're back. Sorry. Go for it. Nice! Our money! やべ。でも、Are y'all back yet? やばい。どうしよう。どうしよう。え？ Wait. Okay, you're there. But you. No. There we go. This okay. Okay. We have a lot of research points. Oh, we can do that. Okay. So we've been able to do that this whole time, and I didn't realize. Whyですね。Okay. We have a single. It is also learning along the way. Should I trust the process? Trust the process indeed! Good lord! We are bankrupt. Let's get the other Okay, what's this? You guys are underage though. Not letting you do a sexy pose. Cute girl. Don't have any. Oh no, yabai. tired though. Oh. Ah. Okay, I think that's good. You have a lot of fans. We're just bankrupt though. Okay, let's just do that. Oh, wait. Everyone's back. Everyone's back. We're so back. We're so back in this. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Song. Okay. Everyone's back though, so we have a chance. We have a million dead. Get your shit together. Now we can do preferred proposals. Bye. Six days till bankruptcy! 6 days till bankruptcy! Yabe! As an older sister who works for a multinational corporation. You're rich! 5 days till bankruptcy! Yabe! Yabe! Guys, this is it. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. We're not going. We're not making. Wait. Can you make it in 3 days, please? Wait, can we? You're cute, okay. Yabe. Yabakunai. What do you want to talk about? Not about what I want to, is about what we need to talk about. That she has money problems are the sort of thing that only gets worse the longer you ignore them. That being said, not all cash flow problems are permanent. That can be a trap, but it can also be a financial tool that smart business people simply use to gain more. Problem with getting more leverage is that the turns on all your bets are magnified. That applies to both the bad bets as well as the good ones. Borrow money to make a bet with a good return, and up richer than you hadn't borrowed any money. Borrow money to make a bet that doesn't pay off, and you're even deeper in the hole than you might have thought possible. So with Tenshi's balance so far in the red, I figured it was time that you have an honest conversation about how you plan to dig Tenshi out of the situation. Not an honest conversation with me, but an honest conversation with yourself. I'm in trouble. I've had to make that conversation with myself more than once, and I know how difficult it can be. Looking back, I wish that at the time I'd had someone with a more experienced hand guiding me. That's why. So be honest, Miss Tenchi, do you have a plan to dig yourself out of this hole? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know is the most honest answers that to so many lives as hard as word questions, and yet so few people seem to be willing to say it. The outcome of any situation is rarely certain, and less experience you have, the more difficult it is to gauge. I still don't know how to pronounce this word. Gauge? How likely any given possibility might be. Miss Tenchi, what I'm about to say might sound indelicate, about something that I wonder if you considered at this point. You're probably aware that there are some men who are interested in dating idols. We have underage idols! I am not letting you date any of my girls! There are some idol groups that openly offers fans the opportunity to go supervised dates with a member of the group. They're even public about that opportunity and use it as promotion, but there are some potential clients who are interested in spending more alone time than I unsupervised. No! No! Some say activities that they like to do. No! I asked them following a strictly hypothetical question. If someone came to you offering money for you to set them up on a date where they could have an unsupervised encounter with one of the idols in Tenchi, what would your reaction be? I'd tell them to get lost! Tenchi, I'm really glad you say that! Yes! We don't have a pedophile on the team! Let's go! Let's go! I feel almost untoward for even asking the question of you. I had to be certain that you weren't the kind of person who would engage in those sort of activities. There are a lot of people who, in your position, might do something truly nefarious to exploit the trust their elders have placed in them. I realize that the world of business is cutthroat, but there are limits to how far you can go without losing a part of your soul. I know that times are tough for Tenchi, and it might be tempting to sell your scruples for some cash to try and get yourself out of the bed. Bankrupt, at least we're not on the list. Yes. I faced that some decisions many times throughout my life. The things I've learned is that the world is going to offer you lots of opportunities to sell your scruples for money. The problem is that if you ever decide that you'd rather have your principles instead of money, making transaction in the reverse direction isn't so easy. It's easy to run up on financial debt, but it's easier to run up on a moral debt. Digging yourself out of a financial hole might seem difficult. It's nothing compared to the difficulty of digging yourself out of a moral quagmire. When I was closer to your age, there were more than a few times that I sold my principles for short-term profits. It's only recently that I've started to discover just how expensive it is to buy those principles back now that I've lost them. So, as a way of helping to pay off a little bit of that moral debt, I'd like to offer you a financial gift. Oh my goodness, really? I'm going to give you some money to get back up on your feet and get you out of debt. We're saved! We're saved! Part of me wonders if I'm robbing you if you found the learning opportunity by doing this. After all, making mistakes is how we learn and improve ourselves. There are some mistakes that are too costly, too risky, making even once. And I hope that by helping you out like this reduces some of the temptation to go down a more sordid path. That being said, I want you to be aware that getting this kind of windfall is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of event. I'm a firm believer in second chances, but eventually you hit the limits of human generosity. The next time you dip into red, I'll be there to bail you out. Understandable. I'll find some way to repay you, sir. Who knows? Maybe someday you will. It's a good chance! Fujimoto! Fujimoto the goat! We're back, baby! We're back! Oh my gosh, we're actually back! We're actually back! Arigato gozaimasu, Fujimoto-san. We're back, baby! Okay, let's not fuck it up this time. Your salary is a little low. Hopefully this is enough for our salaries, loans. Right? What's our credit history? You can pay it off now that we have the money, right? Okay. Yeah. That's gonna take a bit, but hopefully that's just kind of helps with whatever's going on. Okay, but you guys are tired, so I'm not gonna let you guys do anything for you girls. You could do more dance practice. Alright. Over here, there is a break room. Held with the lowest physical stamina, 5. Ooh, rent is 20,000 per week though. But this would be beneficial, I feel. Yeah, we should. We definitely should. This costs 20,000, which I feel like we could wait a little. Out of all that dance processing, you only gain 1? That's crazy. Go again. We're almost done with this though. Nice. Let's release it. Is that good? I don't know. I don't know, is that good? We got some money at least. This one. Minus. That is so unfortunate. But profits from a digital release is still pretty decent, so I think we're going to just gamble with digital releases for now. Wait, hold on. Let me increase that. How do we... Where does that land? Digital release? Oh wait. Is that enough? Wait, is that all we can get? Just one? Can we not increase this? I guess not. Travel seems pretty good. Hobbies. Alright. Let's like turn it up a little. Street? Sure. You have a lot. Lunk. Loan taken care of. Okay. Cute. You're tired though. Both of you are tired. Okay, that's good. She's not the cutest, but at the very least she has some stamina to work on. Okay. And because of that, let's do a bit of spa treatment. Yeah. Yeah, let's get the break. Let's okay. Okay. Let's get the break room after this. Okay. Oh, perfect! You're the perfect fit. Whatever. A little less. All right. Fine. Okay. Now let's get the break room. Hold on. Let me pause real quick. Build the break room. Nice. Wait, how do we... Oh, so we can get to the next story. I thought it... I didn't think I have to actually click on it. Phone call. You're going to make a television appearance in 1 week? I also received an email directly from the studio. I'm familiar with local station that's recording the short. This is a quiz show. I figured you might want a quick primer on what to expect. Sure, go ahead. Newlywed game? Where do I fit into this? Well, the show seems to be inspired by a newlywed game, but it often doesn't include people who are actually in a romantic room. Okay, Mr. G, I get it. I get your point. So rather than testing a husband and wife to see how well they know each other, they might ask the boss questions to see how well they know their employees. Or ask a school teacher questions to see how well they know their students. Okay. Guess I'll have to study up. If you like to prepare for a kind of question you might get asked, it could be worthwhile to spend some time with the idols, you know. Okay, that's just back to the tutorial again. At all point. If I'm being honest, part of me really wants to see you win. That means that any one of you face off against would naturally be a rival, right? But it's all in good fun. Yeah. Okay. Pause real quick. How do we... Why can't we not... Does it have to be like super low? Hold on. Why not? You're also very tired. Oh goodness. You're so tired. Oh, sweet girl, what's going on? Okay. What else? We're already taking up a lot of our money, so let's get a new release. Let's try doing this actually. This might... You don't like it? Oh, yeah, bye. Why don't you like it? You want to be center stage so bad? Well, too bad. Very unfortunate. Why? Hey! Happy birthday! Oh goodness. Oh no. But hey, you get experience! Yay! What's a high-powered telescope? You're vocal. Okay. Back at it. No. Why are you so down, girl? Are you okay? Oh, now they do it. Okay. So they do just go in on their own. I see. That's understandable. This is a proposal. Oh my goodness. Pretty girl. You. Okay. I'm gonna stop there. Go for it. Nice, we have 1,000 fans now. Isn't that crazy? What do we have here? You already have something going on, though. Okay. Might not be the best choice, but let's go for it. How's our SNS doing? Nothing. It's still the same. You're gonna auto practice on vocal. Dance. You guys' dance are pretty. Okay. There's single at you. Lyrics. Crazy how I'm doing the lyrics, not gonna lie. I don't know if there's like a specific person who's supposed to do the lyrics. Like I know a lyricist works, but like in this game at the very least. Let's see. Takes a long while to release a single, huh? Her room that one of you gonna start dating. Her room. Ooh, which one of you? Eh? Which one of you? I need to talk. Hey, how do we know? Pretty girl. Okay. At the very least, you only have one contract. I don't want to overwork her. Or could it be you? Your mental health has been kind of declining, not gonna lie. Oh, we're single. Okay. I keep forgetting about the main story. At the entrances of to the studio. Goodness. You must be Miss Tenchi, charmed, I'm sure. Thank you so much for coming by. I think we're going to have a lot of fun today. Let me explain how things will work here. You're one of our 4 different idol group producers we've invited to the studio. We're going to have separate recordings with each of you, where we hit you with a series of questions. Wait, do I have to actually remember? Oh no, I don't fully remember their names though. We're going to have separate recordings with each of you, where we hit you. We'll tell your scores, and 2 producers with the highest good score will then face off, head to head. If you're not one of the top 2, you get to go home early. Of course, I'm sure you'll want to do your best to try and win the prize. Surprise. Oh, there you go again, pretending like you've forgotten. You just wanted to give me a chance to brag about it, right? Well, of course, we're looking for a fellow prime-time programming slot with a live broadcast, musical performance. If you manage to win and beat out the other producers there, your group will get some much-needed airtime. Ha! Of course, that's why you're here, right? Hoping to win the grand prize? Anyway, your segment is the last one that we're going to tape. I'll let you get to the green room. This green room isn't the most spacious. Normally we'd let you mingle backstage with the other contestants, but since this is a quiz show, we want to keep everybody isolated. Your room might be a little cramped. I'm sure you understood, right? I'm forward to talk to you on camera. Yeah, bye. Oh, you look familiar. Hello, Miss Tenchi, it's good to see you here. Oh, who are you? You haven't forgotten the first time we met, have you? If I recall correctly, I was the first one to offer you a proper welcome when you arrived at the Tenchi office before you met Fujimoto. But I'm a bit miffed that you don't recognize me. Didn't you do any opposition research? Anyway, I just finished recording my segment. Oh, are you our rival? I got every question right, of course. But they select the top 2 competitors to compete head-to-head in the final round, so if you do well enough, maybe you could come in 2nd place behind me. Well, best of luck. Yeah, bit. Hey there, mind if I squeeze in? Man, this waiting room is cramped. I think they squeeze you into a closet. This is what you get when you record for a local TV station. So, it's good exposure for a group as small as yours. Anyway, are you ready to knock 'em dead? I'm ready to win. That's the spirit. it would be a great opportunity for Tenchi if we can manage to clinch that grand prize. TV airtime for a live performance is the kind of thing that could draw some serious attention. Of course, it's just a local affiliate, and a bit shy of a nationwide broadcast. Everyone has to start somewhere, right? Local victory could be the first step down a long road to success. Though I have to admit it's a pretty genius move on the TV station's part. Instead of having to pay big bucks for me guests to show up, they contact small groups and offer them the chance to win an airtime. It makes it seem like they're the one doing you the favor, which in a way they are, but I think they get the better end of that deal. Of course, if anyone is going to get that airtime, I hope it's Tenchi. Hey, do your best to win, alright? I may have made a bet with a friend that you'd be the one to win, and more importantly, my ego is on the line here. Hey, do you see that light go on? That means they're ready for you. Go on, knock them dead. Oh goodness. Oh, we're starting now? Oh. That's me. Hello everyone. I'm pleased to be sitting here with Miss Tenchi, who is one of the brilliant creative minds behind Fortune Lover. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for coming to be here. There's some whispering behind the camera and someone with a cue card signals host. Oh, I'm very sorry. I think I just gave the wrong introduction. Miss Tenchi here was such a good sport about it. I didn't realize my mistake. Let's try it again. I'm pleased to be sitting here with Miss Tenchi from Tenchi. Miss Tenchi, if you had to pick one thing that would be the best quality about the idols of Tenchi, they work really hard. Hard workers, eh? In that case, what do you say to the idea of giving them a raise? Hard work out of your word, right? Let's announce it on here today. Everyone at Tenchi, your pay is officially doubled starting today. Joking, of course. Miss Tenchi, we're so grateful you took your time to sit down with us. Being that you've spent so much time working with Tenchi over the past few weeks, I'm sure you'd be the foremost expert on them, right? So without further ado, let's move into the first round of fair. First question is multiple choice. Which of these girls is not an idol who works for Tenchi? Ichiri, yes. Mio, Shimizu Miku. Aha, of course Shimizu Miku doesn't work for Tenchi. That's because Shimizu Miku is my daughter. I'd have quite a bone to pick if she started pursuing a life in showbiz. Why, she might become my competition. And more competition is the last thing I needed. Besides, she's my own daughter, and I'd much rather see her pursue a useful career than waste her life trying to become an idol. Jeez, okay man. That's one question down. Next question. Tenchi's most recent single, Thrill of Your Memory. What are the lyrics to that song about? Shoot. Recent? I think it was love? Love or happiness? Yeah, but it was that's, well, it certainly doesn't seem like a right answer. I suppose the lyrics are open to interpretation, but it's pretty clear to me that the truth was about happiness. First, you get this wrong, especially considering that you're credited as songwriter on the song. I need to go. Could it be that you're so phony? No! Shut up! I'm sure we'll know them. Normal. About Yamato Hichiri, one of the three Stevens, which is American comment. Loves watching American football. I remember that one. Well played, Miss Tenchi. It is indeed true that she loves watching American football. This galactic group of idols. I suppose the real question would be, how come you came to know this fact about Yamato Hichiri? There's this kind of thing you ask questions about during the interview process. That seems a bit personal for my taste. That brings the question to an end. Miss Nichi, you're the last ones we're quizzing. We're prepared to announce right now. You! Yes! We're advancing! Yippee! Yay! We did it! Ah! Hey. Ah! Back in the waiting room. Good job out there. Ready for the next round? A little nervous. But don't be. See, you don't actually need to win. How best to explain this? You know how the prizes for winning is getting airtime for a live performance is a decent opportunity, but there are better opportunities, and I think I managed to find a better spot. See, National Broadcasting Corporation runs a similar live performance event. They're looking to promote some up-and-coming talent, and an idol group like Tenchi would fit the bill. And well, I pulled in some favors and managed to get you airtime there. The agreement isn't finalized, but it's basically a sure deal at this point. There's just one problem. The National Broadcasting Corporation gig would be the same night that this local station would be airing. We're actually trying to counter-program a bigger show by putting on a similar show. It'd be better if you have the larger platform, so you actually don't need to win the show. That's great news though. Yeah, the only way that this could backfire on us is if we win the quiz show. See, when they signed you up to be on this quiz show, part of the paperwork that went along with it was a contract promising that attention would be available for that specific broadcast slot in that event that you win. If you win this quiz, you'll be obligated to show up on the smaller network, and will have to miss out on the bigger gig. Okay. Win the quiz show, you'll be missing out on a better opportunity. Lose on purpose. I wish there was a way that we could do both gigs, or a way for you to play to win while still doing the bigger show. But the only way for us to get out of the contract is to use the quiz show. Anyway, this could be pretty easy. I'd go and talk with the other contender myself, explain the situation, but then we might get accused of collusion. So just let them win. I'm sure they'll be grateful for the opportunity. They're coming off a winning streak, but this should be pretty straightforward. Alright, logistics. So, since this is a head-to-head competition, both of you and the other contestants will be asked a question. Whoever buzzes in first will get a chance to answer. If you give an correct answer, you get 1 point. Wrong answer, you'll give your opponent a point. So, if you want to lose without having to embarrass yourself with an incorrect answer, just refrain from buzzing in. Let the other person buzz in first, and you'll lose without ever having to give a wrong answer. Of course, if you really want to seal the deal, you could buzz in and give a wrong answer, but it's up to you how to handle the situation. Okay, so you are our rival. Hey everyone, I'm pleased to be here competing against Miss Tenchi, who is representing and promoting the idol group Tenchi. The technician standing next to the cameraman is holding up a cue card with the name of and idol group of the other competitor. Oh! Our competitor? We get to name our competitor? Whoa, okay. First name? Last name? Gee, I guess we don't really have competitor, huh? Can we just go with this? I mean, technically we can. No. Let's just go with this. I'm glad to have this opportunity to present Glaze Bryce to the world, and I'm going forward to seeing Glaze Bryce perform on television on a bigger audience. Who is he? Let's just see how well placed that confidence is. I'm sorry, I'm not reading everything. There's just so much text. There's even more text than Uma Musume, I'm gonna be honest. And like, okay, if you're playing this like on your own and not reading it, I would understand. Like, I would like, okay, like it would be less taxing than it is now for me, who is actually streaming and reading it aloud. So apologies that I'm like skipping a lot of text, but alright, first question, the topic. First question is tourism. At which of these 3 tourist destinations are you most likely to encounter snow? Mount Fuji, Shirahama Beach, or Yama Tropics? I mean, it's Fuji. Buzz in. Animatropics? That so warm. It's been a bit challenging for us. It's about ecology. Both seem to like spend time in the city, so maybe it's a question. Me, Island Records is well respected in the name of energy. The moment has Yasuda Akira buzzed in. I think I know this one. I have a friend who recently started working with Pony Island Records, and she's a dance career. I want to say, dancing? What an interesting story, Mr. Yasuda. I wish your friend all the best in her endeavors and wish you all the best in your attempts at winning this quiz show. Unfortunately, the answer did not get you any closer to winning. The answer you were looking for is music. The record label, I suppose, makes sense. They might work with a dance choreographer. I like your creative thinking, but it looks like Mustache gets the point for this round. Ay, yabe. Now last question. Oh, he's into it, huh? He's also in. He knows our. If we buzz in. Osaka. That brings the session to a close. Coming from Mustache, such easy questions. Makes me wonder how it is that I buckle under pressure. Oh no, it turns out that the person doesn't do well under pressure. Maybe you're just not cut out for leadership. Now shut the freak up. I hate this guy. I know he's trying to be funny, but he's just straight up rude. I hate you. Guess what? You don't seem very happy. Aren't you honored to have won the prize? Yes, of course. No, congratulations. Thanks to your hard work today, or maybe due to a mistake blunder, improve on life rises. At least that what I would be saying if it weren't for the fact that today's show has all been a ruse. Miss Senshi and Mr. Yasuda, smile! You're on Chumps and Chuckles, and you've been pranked! Those makes a big show of turning to the cameras with arms spread in the comically wide gesture. Today's winner win no prize, but you were trying to win, right? You guys are assholes! You guys are assholes, actually! Like, okay, yeah, it's a prank, but you promised a prize of an actual opportunity. Like, okay, even if I'm not trying to win it, that is such a scum move. I hate you guys. I hope you burn down in a building. The loser's prize, you were informed, does not exist either. Sorry folks, today both of you get nothing. That is so stupid. Sorry for misleading you about the setup of the show, but like I said, it's all about entertaining the audience, right? Yeah, but like, that was, like, that tied to like our opportunity to grow. That is scummy. You have to admit, it was pretty funny to see you and myself over to try to get the questions wrong on purpose, right? Like I said before, a group of your side need all the attention it can get. That was the best way I could think of to get publicity. By making a fool out of myself? Gee, Fujimoto, thanks a lot. And a lot of people ended up tuning in, so I think it's good for Tenchi in the long run. Sorry I had to mislead you in order for it to work. I hate all of you. Should not have lied to me. Yeah, I get it, but like, this is an opportunity that you guys are assholes. You wouldn't have worked if you really knew what was going on. Or are you saying you would have preferred to have known anyway? I'll admit, I thought it would work better if you got a genuine reaction from both of you. That maybe you could have faked a better reaction if you had known what was coming. Is that what you had in mind? Fujimoto-san, what are you doing here? Ah, Mr. Yasuda. Fancy meeting you here. Did you set this up? Did you do this to embarrass me? No, not at all. I didn't even know that you were here. So you being here is all because of me, Tenshi Shiroya, right? The fact that I happen to be involved is purely coincidence. Yeah, that's right. Funny coincidence. Well, whether this was intentional or not, do your best to stay out of my... You really set it up to embarrass both of us. I didn't set it out to embarrass either of you. I set it out to get you publicity. Just like you promised. Embarrassing Mr. Yasuda. An added bonus. Okay, man, whatever. Not that I have anything against him, but he's cute when he gets mad, don't you think? Is this, do we have workplace yaoi? Place yaoi? Anyway, you handled yourself well out there, good job. I do not want to be nearby a camera ever again. Oh, now we have to top 5, okay. How long have I been streaming actually? Oh, almost 4 hours. Man, time flies. Let's see. Where's our singles? Are you working on? You're working on it, right? Yeah, you are. Okay, let's get this single out, and then I would like to stream. Man, but gee, there's a lot to the story. But again, there's a lot. I would love to continue, but I don't. I feel like this is the type of game that you can enjoy on your own. So I do recommend that you guys can play this. This is a pretty fun game. Like, albeit there is a lot of dialogue and text, but if you play it on your free time, it does seem like a pretty good kind of insight on idol culture and like the behind the scenes and all. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and play it. It's not that expensive either, especially with the spring sale. What's your first thought about the game though? It's really fun. Like well, it's not like I said, there's a lot of dialogue, and for me as a streamer to have reading it out was tiring. But if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably have enjoyed it a lot more. This just like, I'm not saying the game is bad or anything. It's just the amount of dialogue for a tutorial is quite taxing. But I think that's the kind of thing that you have to get over to kind of fully enjoy the game to the fullest. Like, once you get over all of the other tutorials, then yeah, you will get you will kind of have more fun with it. I think that's with a few other games are kind of like that as well. So this is like no exception, but it is a very interesting concept, and I do learn a lot about like behind the scenes for like idol culture and stuff like that. And I do think that the story can be really interesting. We'll just have to see. But yeah, once we get this release, once we release this, our next single, I think we're going to end stream. Looking for film song. We were Pretty Girl. You're pretty. You have 2 contracts as of right now, so I'll give it to you. But it does seem like the type of game where you have to really get into it if you don't want to like lose money. Good lord. Did you see that? But yeah, it's the kind of game where you have to really get into it unless you kind of lose a lot of money, which is like, it's purely managing. Like, I thought it would be a bit more kind of loose with it, but this is pure managing simulator, which kind of requires a lot more focus, I think. But it's still fun. So yeah, I like it though. I like it. I just need to kind of get used to it. Oh, look! We're at the top 15! We're in top 15! Let's go! Cool. You go. Okay. Yeah, everyone's starting to jump back. So that's good. I just have to properly manage their physical stamina better. But other than that, pretty good. I need to talk to you real quick. Oh yeah, we were gonna... Wait. Cancel that. You're 15 though. I mean, well, maybe you have... Oh, nice! Maybe you have something going on with your like school life. Who knows? The rumor that someone's dating. Let me get this real quick. I'm gonna talk to her real quick. Yeah, I don't think I got that, but like, okay. Be mine, let's go! Hey, not bad! 65,000 yen profit. Let's go for the win! Unfortunate start, but like, we did pretty good. It was a pretty good run. Nice. Alright. We need to get to the top 5, which seems like a mission that we need to do. We need to kind of like advance a lot more. But yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you all for watching. Very interesting game. I will probably indulge myself in this game more deeper off stream. So I do implore you guys, if you're interested in this game, to go play it yourself or maybe watch someone else play it. But yeah, this is fun. This has been fun. And get more fans. Yeah, exactly. We almost have 1,500 fans. That's crazy. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. And oh, for our schedule, next schedule, yosh, we have a special stream coming on Wednesday. A very special little something. Would you want to record it off stream, like the game? Probably not. I wouldn't know what to do other than to manage the girls and indulge in the story, but the story seems to be kind of more based off, not based off, but more towards like a visual novel style. So it does seem to have a lot more going on in the story. Thank you. Take a break too. You too, take a break too, Mr. G. Thank you for moderating for today. And we also have a new series going on next Friday. And yes, it is a series, so we will have that content more, but the official debut of that said series is gonna happen this Friday. So looking forward to that. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.